You can't manage what you can't communicate. As a security leader, you're not just responsible for protecting systems. You're responsible for explaining what's at stake, what's working, and what needs to change. Good reporting builds trust. It aligns security with business goals. It helps people act with clarity. When you report risk the right way, you're not just sharing data. You're influencing decisions at every level of the organization. Internally, you're communicating with executives, department heads, technical teams, and governance stakeholders. Each audience needs a different level of detail, but all of them want one thing. What does this mean for us? For executive teams and the board, your job is to translate security metrics into business language. Talk about risk to operations, financial impact, regulatory exposure, and brand reputation. Keep it strategic and action-oriented. For technical teams, you'll need more detail. Share vulnerability trends, patch compliance, user behavior anomalies, and control performance. These teams need specifics so they can prioritize and respond. For compliance and GRC teams, report on policy adherence, audit readiness, and control effectiveness against standards like ISO 27001, NIST, or internal frameworks. You should report regularly, monthly, quarterly, or aligned with key business cycles. Keep it consistent, focused, and relevant. External reporting is just as critical, but it comes with higher stakes. Here, you're communicating with auditors, regulators, industry partners, customers, and in some cases, the public. When you're reporting to regulators, for example under GDPR or SOX, accuracy and completeness are non-negotiable. You'll need to demonstrate control implementation, risk decisions, incident handling, and compliance documentation. For third-party auditors or certification bodies, your reports should showcase control assessments, monitoring results, and remediation plans. Be transparent, but professional. Your credibility is on the line. For customers and partners, especially in B2B environments, you might share security scorecards, SOC2 reports, or assurance letters. The goal here is to build trust, show that you take their data seriously. And when incidents occur, you may need to report externally under breach notification laws. In these moments, your reports must be timely, factual, and legally sound. When you're preparing a report, whether it's for internal stakeholders or external partners, make sure you're answering the right questions. Start with, what happened? This could include incidents, system changes, or compliance findings. Then explain what it means by highlighting the impact, why it matters, and how urgent the issue is. Next, share what's being done about it. Are you remediating the issue, escalating it to leadership, or putting it under continuous monitoring? Finally, be clear about what decisions are needed. Do you need approval for funding, a policy update, or executive support for next steps? Don't overwhelm your audience with raw data. Use visuals, dashboards, heat maps, trend graphs, or maturity models to make your message clear, especially for non-technical stakeholders. As a security leader, it's your job to ensure reporting doesn't just happen, it drives meaningful action. Set clear expectations across your teams on what needs to be reported and how often. Align your reporting cycles with business rhythms, like quarterly reviews or risk assessments. Before any report goes out, review it yourself. Tailor the content and format for each audience. Executives don't need technical jargon, and engineers don't want vague summaries. And when risk levels cross your organization's thresholds, you must escalate. Treat reporting as more than a checklist. It's a conversation starter. Done right, it unites teams around shared goals and moves your security program forward with clarity and purpose. So, what's your leadership takeaway? As a security leader, Your greatest value isn't just in collecting the data, it's in translating that data into business-relevant decisions. Whether you're reporting to your board or briefing an external regulator, your goal is to inform, align, and drive action. Make your reports timely, meaningful, and tailored to each audience, because great reporting turns risk into resilience.